Hello, welcome back to my channel, Enjoy Plans. Today I am using this printable from Pink Planner Shop, and it is called Alpine Snow. It was Sadie Piper Designs winter art set that blew up last year, but I am just never good with my winter lineup. I think I was kind of trying to use up some older stuff and even doing some Franken planning. So yeah, I only use winter kits in the month of January. Then I know February and part of March is technically winter too, but February just turns into Valentine's Day, or I've gone on some trips before in February, and I don't know, I never end up using winter or snow kits in February. Let me know if you are like that as well. I know a lot of people who live in warmer places. I was just watching Michelle of McPlans, one of her videos, and she was talking about how it was 75 degrees in Texas where she lives or something in the middle of winter, and I'm definitely not like that. I live in a place where it's very much winter all the way through March, but I don't like the winter. It is my least favorite season. I love Christmas, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I am just a warm weather person, so the winter months are just not my favorite, not when I thrive. And yeah, so I choose just a couple winter kits because they tend to be really beautiful. And I'm really happy with my lineup this year from winter art. But yes, long story long, I did not get to use this art last year. So when I saw it on the printable, in this printable shop in format, I was like, yes, perfect, done, deal. I love the colors. I'm literally obsessed with the colors. They're so pretty and they look so good color blocked. The artist behind Sadie Piper Designs, she chooses the best color combos. I feel they're just always so stunning. I'm like, how do you come up with this kind of stuff? Anyways, this week was Martin Luther King Jr. weekend. So we did end up going over across to, in the summer it's the lake. I mean, it's still the lake in the winter, I should say, but they drain the lake because it's glacier fed. So it's very, very far out. And of course you're not doing typical lake stuff. But it's really snowy and pretty. It's a really pretty drive, and it's just fun to, get away for a little bit. It was mostly filled with grading because grades are due next week, but that's okay. So yes, I am trying something new on my sidebar over here. I was originally pairing this with hollow foil, and then I was looking through my colored foil collection, and I found just a few spare pieces of this purple foil. I honestly forget the color name, but it's from Plannahannah. I know her foil color list has expanded greatly, but it's one of the purples, and it's kind of a pearly purple. I used it last year for a winter kit, and so I got the snowflake overlays, and I totally forgot that they come in sets of 2. And so I had another set of the purple snowflake overlays, and I'm like, okay, this is just meant to be. I have to use it with this kit because what are the chances that I'm going to have a kit that it goes with? Although it's probably high because purple's a really popular winter color. Anyways, I'm in the YOLO use the foil kind of moment right now. So I ended up using that. You're seeing it right now. And yeah, I think it looks really cute. And then I pop in some hollow for the other washi, and I have some other hollow, especially for the underlays, which I got in Plannahannah Oops bags. So they're 2 different types of snowflakes, and I was just happy because they're both snowflakes and both in hollow. So you'll see me lay that down for my underlays. I didn't really see, I think it was miscut was the problem. That's what made it misfit in her Oops grab bags. But yeah, it was really nice that she put the 2 of them together to make a full spread worth of underlays. And then I did get some of those purple underlays for my kit last year, so I just had 2 boxes left over. And I use that on the sidebar. I'm so sorry. Somebody did this and I can't remember who. And I was like, oh, I'm going to try it. So I tried it. I don't know if it's going to be my like every week thing, because I think I do like the glitter headers look. But since it was like, use up the foil kind of moment, because I just had 2 of them left. So it worked perfect. Then I am placing some of the like purple header overlays, which I literally never do, but I felt like it was fun. And this week I just kind of wanted to, like, some weeks I feel really inclined to do more foil. So I'm placing the purple on the top and bottom rows, and then you can see these hollow snowflakes that I got in a sampler in the middle row, which again, it is like once a year, maybe twice a year, that I use header overlays. So big moment, big week. For my sidebar, that script at the top is from McPlans in her monthly script sampler in font 1, my favorite. And yeah, I just jammed the sidebar full of, full of boxes. And then you'll see at the end when I like show you the final results that I did end up putting a quote overlay from Plan With Me stickers that I got, a couple of those. So you'll see that at the end. But I thought it'd be fun to do some winter this or that questions. So let's just dig right into them. Dig right in like we're eating food. Let's just start them. First question is, build a snowman or snowball fight? For sure, build a snowman. I am the artsy type, not the competitive type. Question number 2, glass of eggnog and hot cocoa, or hot cocoa. For sure, hot cocoa. Pretty sure I answered this in my, Christmas this or that, but eggnog is nasty in my personal opinion. The next is go ice skating or movie marathon. For sure, movie marathon. Ice skating is literally my least favorite thing to do. I've done it a handful of times and it's honestly a miserable experience for me. But one of my husband's, like, in my first hangouts in like a big group was ice skating, and I was like, trying to be all cool, but I literally, if he wasn't going, I wouldn't have gone. And then like him and his friends are like doing laps around everybody because they have played hockey and all that stuff, and I felt so little. But when you're in that phase of like dating, pre-dating, you'll just do anything. So I ice skated, and yeah. I'm going to pause really quick. For my date covers, I absolutely love this about printable kits where I can choose my colors, and I really wanted a different arrangement of the colors. So I made my own date covers. How many times did I say covers? But I was just feeling like that pink and teal. I wanted to minimize it because the pink pattern didn't really match the teal as much. So I switched it around. I stretched out some of the patterns to be like date box size, and then I'm adding in the McPlans like script overlays, and I got them both in clear and then with the white matte paper. So for patterns that are bigger and chunkier like this, I use the white matte, and then if it's just a solid, I use the clear. And then I pulled in the purple date dots just to kind of pull in more of that purple foil as much as I can. Okay, back to the winter this or that. Cookie decorating or gingerbread house? I mean, I guess gingerbread house, because I do them every year, like once with my class and once as as our friend group, which you've maybe probably seen and I've talked about on my channel before, but I don't really decorate cookies. I used to do that as a kid, but now with like my dietary restrictions, like decorating cookies, and I don't have kids, I don't know, I just don't do it. Okay, next question is give gifts or receive gifts. I like to give gifts, but I used to say for sure give gifts, but now in my adulthood, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to be a little selfish. I like to receive gifts too. Next is sledding or skiing. For sure skiing. I love skiing. Next is do a DIY or read a book. For sure do a DIY. Yeah, for sure. I'm not super into reading. However, been into audiobooks. I talked about that in my last Plan With Me. If you're curious, I finished that Love on Lease book pretty fast. And then I just started How to Fake It in Hollywood. I don't know. I'm not like recommending books because I am nowhere near in a position to recommend books, but I'm just throwing out the titles. So if you have read them or if they're on your read list, like let me know. But yeah. The next question is fuzzy socks or slippers. And that's really hard because I love them both. And sometimes I do both at the same time. But I'm pretty much always wearing fuzzy socks. Like pretty much always. Like I wear them under my boots. It's just, I mean, I don't wear them with like sneakers or anything. But yeah, I'm always wearing fuzzy socks. Next question is snowy walk or sit by the fire. That totally depends on my mood because I like both. But if I have the right clothes, snowy walk can be really fun. Like where we are for the lake, with the lake being super far out, it's like a really long walk all the way to the lake. And that's really fun. And I like to do that. Then the next is shovel the snow or pay somebody to do it. And I haven't really shoveled snow. That sounds really bad. I have always lived with other people that will do it. Like when I lived at home, my dad would do it. And then now I live with my husband and my husband does it. Although we don't have to do it too often, thankfully. But yes, he will do it. The next question is heated blanket or cozy fireplace. And I don't own a heated blanket. I feel like I would totally love that though, but blankets are great. I love blankets. I have like some of the biggest fuzzy Sherpa blankets and those are great. But honestly, both cozy fireplace and blanket. Why not? The next question is gloves or mittens. For sure mittens because it keeps your fingers, like those 4 fingers, they can be together in warmth and unity together. So I love me some mittens. Next question is Christmas or New Year's. For sure Christmas. I don't do anything for New Year's except for like play games with my parents. But yeah. Okay, a couple more. Warm sweaters or cozy flannel. And I love flannels. Like love flannels. I own way too many of them. But yes, flannels for sure. Sweaters are very like dependent. I want to like sweaters, but I find a lot of sweaters to be very itchy. And like if they are pullover sweaters, I don't like them to go like above my neck. I don't know. Certain like necklines really bug me. And I don't know if it's like what my problem is, but I'm very, very particular with my clothes. This is totally an offshoot, but because I'm so particular with my clothes, I can never do like one of those subscription boxes for clothes. I tried it for like 2 or 3 months when I was kind of in a clothing rut. And I like hated everything because I just am so weird with my clothes. So that is it for this or that. Let me know if you have any questions or any of your answers down below, and if you had any similar or contradicting thoughts. Hopefully I didn't have too many hot takes this week for my this or that, although sometimes I know I can. I'm just filling in the things that I know that are happening this week, which of course is always school. I'm using these big boxes and I'm really going back and forth if I like want to keep using these big boxes or if I want to bring it down to a smaller box so I can mark more things in the day. I've recently like been observant about like how many boxes I use and all the sizes and everything, and part of me wants to like mark more in the day. Not that necessarily more happens, but you know there's always kind of like the mundane things you can mark or you don't mark. And yeah, so let me know, do you like to use bigger boxes for like things like work because it's a big chunk of your time, or do you just mark work in like a smaller box so you can mark more of the like mundane and the other things going on in your life, or just more specific things? Like I feel like I could be more specific. like sometimes people, I feel like some people mark like emotions every day, or they'll mark, you know, just all the little things. So definitely let me know, because I've been struggling with that dilemma. The reason I've been really observant with my boxes is because I recently, this sounds kind of crazy because I feel like I could have bought sooner, but I purchased my first pink diamond planner shop kit, and I got the, December Mystery, the one with the African safari, and I'm so excited, but I was trying to decide between her 2 kit sizes or if I needed add-ons and whatnot, so I was counting up my boxes and all that. I ended up landing on a mini kit, but I got the bottom washi sampler add-on so I could get the extra fashion girls and obviously like the 15 millimeter washi strip, and then it comes with a couple boxes. But I was going back and recounting, and I'm like, I feel like I kind of need a couple more. I feel like I'm in that in between where I don't need as many boxes, like I don't need enough for like a full deluxe or luxe kit, like big kits, but I need like a little bit more than the mini. So I ended up placing a second order for the new Ariel kit because it's stunning. I feel like it kind of blew up the internet or the planner world, and the colors are so pretty and so unique and so fun. Like, I cannot wait to see people's foil combinations. It's going to be a fire. And I ended up adding on some more boxes for the African Safari kit. And then I added on the label sampler for the Ariel kit as well. So yeah, I'm super excited about both of those. I feel like my spring lineup is filling up really fast, and I'm excited about that because spring normally is a really hard one for me to fill up, but I'm kind of interested to see if we're going to get like a lot of spring art this year or if it's just kind of going to go towards more anytime art. But anyways, that is my spread. Let's skip to the end. All right, here is my finished spread. There's some of that purple foil. I love how this turned out and how bright it is. And the pops of pink are really fun as well. But this week, looking down, I just love how many Mick Plan scripts that there are. It is just like fantastic. So, yeah, but this week was pretty average week, and celebrated my father-in-law's birthday, and then we went to the lake for the weekend. Obviously it's like snowy, but it was just great to just have some cozy winter days and see some more snow and relax. I really got into audiobooks this weekend and got to do some report card grading. So that is it for the week. Hopefully you enjoyed this plan with me, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye everyone.